What's going on, everybody? Welcome, man. Welcome to this episode of the Friday Night Whistle. Just a topic that I want to bring up today that I've seen. It started from the Deion Sanders, Asante Samuelson, whatever his name is, debacle about who's the best defensive cornerback. Started on Shannon Sharp's show like everything else is in this world. Everything starts with Shannon and it spills over from there. But anyway, I decided to do a little research, a little checking into who is actually the best cornerback in NFL history. I got some names up here, and out of these 10, we're going to kind of try to see who that guy is. So that's how we're going to do it. And right now, nobody's in the chat right now, but it's okay. I had the wrong time in there, so the time here is at 4:50. So if anybody hop on, that'd be great. They could be watching the Braves game too, so that's another thing. But first of all, man, let's talk about this what's going on in this Falcon world, man. We signed a kicker, kid from Germany. And to me, what that means, he should have been gone last year before the season started, but there's a chance we may have a new kicker this year. They brought some competition in from Young whatever his name is, Young Wei Koo. So he got to go against this kid from Germany for kicking. But the only thing I've seen the kid kick was 55, and it was solid. It was a solid kick. Had a little bit more leg. It would have made it from 60. It would have made it from 60 from the kick that I seen that they was doing yesterday. So that's another guy. We signed another guy today. I don't know what the name was. I don't know what position he played. I just happened to see it within the last couple of minutes. I didn't really go into detail. So we signed another player. What's going on, Miss Pam? How you doing? You're the first one to speak in the chat today. So what's up, Dre Murphy? How you doing there, sir? But yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting kicking decision, I guess. That's what we're calling it right now. We still got the draft. We may even still bring some more kickers in, just in case. So don't be surprised if we bring more kickers in to have a real competition. Because last year there was no competition. It was Koo and Koo only, which wasn't a, as like I said, when he was missing those field goals in preseason, I had my thought about that. Yeah, Miss Pam. So when you coming on to do your draft, you gonna do it soon or you gonna do it later? Just let me know when you want to do it. So tomorrow we'll be doing more mock draft. I think I got 2 people that want to do it tomorrow. So we'll see. But yeah. But anyway, let's talk about these DBs, man. So we got, like I said, I got 10 guys in here that I'm going to mention. I'm going to give you their stats. I'm going to give you some of their accolades in the NFL. Some of these guys got some what's coming. Like I said, it's based on Deion and Asante Samuelson. They had this big deal this past week about who's the best. And Asante, he was good for his time, but he's not one of the greatest. He has great numbers, but greatest. So, but Deion was a staple. He made you watch him. Some of these other guys, were good too, but you didn't tune into their games just to watch them play. 14th season, you know, I think he played with 5 teams. I think DM played with 5 teams. If I'm not mistaken. But anyway, he had 53 interceptions in his time. 53. That's a nice number. He had 9 interceptions for touchdown. He had 8 Pro Bowls appearances. He won 2 Super Bowls. He also became the first player with 2 90-plus yard interceptions in a season. That's pretty impressive. I didn't realize he played for the Redskins. What was that year? I don't remember that year. But yeah, you said yeah. You guys just let me know when you guys want to do it, Miss Pam. But yeah, he played with the 49ers, Atlanta, of course, Cowboys, Redskins, well, the Commanders now. What's up, Engineer Number 9? What's going on? And he played with the Baltimore Ravens. So, like I said, he got 2 Super Bowls out that deal, man. But like I said, he got one Defensive Player of the Year. That was in '94. The year they won the Super Bowl when I think he was with the 49ers that year when he got Defensive Player of the Year. He's a Hall of Famer. And I think most of these guys I'm gonna talk up here are gonna be Hall of Famers. Like I said, 6 Pro Bowl selections, and like I said, the Defensive Player of the Year. That's his stats. He had 1,300 yards, interception return yards altogether, which is a nice number. That's a pretty solid number right there. So, but that's Dion, man. The next person I got on this list here, like I said, you guys, these names right here. Next person I got Rod Woodson. Now, he played 17 seasons, 71 interceptions. He also, I think he's a Hall of Famer also. But I think he spent his time with Pittsburgh and I think with the Ravens. I think his 2 teams, and he played with San Francisco for a year, so in Oakland. A lot of people in their career in Oakland. What's up there, Jordan, Texas boy? How you doing? He said the Falcons. He said this is a new era here. He said the Falcon will rise in 2025 and beyond. Hey, that's what we're hoping for, brother. That's what we're hoping for. Like I said, you guys got some questions, man. Pop them in there too. And like I said, this is just some talk about these guys, man. Like I said, Asante Shaman got me on this talking about who's the best cornerback. Most of you guys are going to say Dion, but I got some guys that got some numbers that are better than Dion. Like I said, Rod Woodson, man, this guy's solid. He, like I said, 71 interceptions. That's a lot. Had more time to do it. He had 3 years more to do it than Dion, however. And Dion had, how many did Dion had? Dion had 53 interceptions. You would think he had more than when they talked about it. Would you agree with that? You would think Dion had more than 53 interceptions. You would think. But he made people think. He kept the ball. A lot of people didn't throw at Dion. I don't know why they didn't throw it. Yeah, 71 interceptions, man. That's a whole freaking bunch. He got 12 touchdowns from interceptions. Like I said, 1,483 yards, interception yards. He got Dion by about 100 yards. Not much. Like I say, 14 to 9 interceptions, 73 interceptions, 53 interceptions. That's a difference. Like I said, this is Rod Woodson right here I'm talking about. What is he at? He had 32 fumble recoveries. His punt return yard was 2,362. Kickoff return, he did everything, man. That kid did everything. He did everything. He also got Defensive Player of the Year the year before Dion got it, which is kind of funny, which is cool also. What's going on? He said, what do you think about the new kicker, coach? I think he's okay, man. We're going to see. Then again, he was kicking with nobody coming at him. So he hasn't always been a kicker. According to what I heard, he learned how to be a kicker looking at YouTube. But they signed him. I guess they seen something. They signed the kid. They actually signed him. He's not coming here to try. He's coming here to challenge Koo. The kid guy got a strong leg. Like I said, the 55-yard that I saw him kick. It still had height. It was good. It had height, and he in his combine thing from 35 to 55, he was 14-14. That said a lot. Yeah, he played in the European League also. Yes, he played in the European League, which is a good deal. 3-year deal, man. What that mean to y'all? Somebody gone. I'm just saying. I don't know how much is guaranteed, but something said. Yeah, he made a 63. I think he made a 63 in the other league over there. Yeah, in the European League. So yeah, that's good. That's a good thing there. What's up, Josh? How you doing, sir? Yeah. So what's up, Larry? I'm sorry I missed your name, man. I didn't see it the first time. What's going on? JDS, what's up, also, man? But yeah, man. Like I said, we're talking about these. He doesn't count against the roster money. Yeah, the money that he gets doesn't count against it, which is good. So they haven't released Koo yet. They ain't released him yet. So you release him, that's $3 million save. Yeah, nobody cares 2 kickers. But he can be on the team. He can be on the team, and Koo can be on the team too, because it's not going to go against you. Think about it. It doesn't go against you. He just got to be put up on the roster. He can come up as many times as he want to. He's unlike the other practice squad people. But I think if he's gonna play, he got to be on the what's called though. They have to bring him up, so he only gets a certain amount of bring ups, I think. But that's a chance. If he signed him for 3 years, that means Koo may have some problems. All right, man. So out of talking about Woodson and Dion. Woodson got better numbers, but so he is the all-time great. I'm gonna give him that credit. He's the all-time great with those type of numbers. And yeah, he's a Scott. What's Scott? Is Scotty Robinson in here? I don't see Scotty Robinson in here. Where he at? I don't see his name in here nowhere. Oh, there he is. There you go. There you go. My bad, Scotty. It was you put that in there. But yeah. Man, but yeah, this guy right here, Rod Woodson. We got Darrelle Revis, Hall of Famer, but I'm looking at his numbers. He has only 29 interceptions. What's going on, Miss Maggie? I'm confused. He's a Hall of Famer, 7-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champ, yes, with New England. He got 12 fumble recoveries, 4 forced fumble, 139 pass deflection, 3 touchdowns off interception, but he only got 29 interceptions. Wouldn't you think he need to have more? But they don't throw his way. But 29 interceptions. So okay, that's a great point. That's a great point. Okay, they didn't throw his way. Okay, that makes me think here. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy here because of these same numbers. I'm gonna put Asante Samuelson numbers up here. All right, he got 51 interceptions, 398 solo tackles, 41 assists, 3 fumble recovery. He was selected to 4 Pro Bowls and 2 championships. Does that make him a Hall of Famer? He has 162 pass deflection, and he got 6 defensive touchdowns. So would you call Asante Samuelson one of the all-time greats? That's a question for you guys out there. Is he an all-time great then? If Revis have these numbers, will Asante Samuelson Sr. be considered an all-time great? That's just a question because he has numbers. He has the numbers. Played the same amount of years as Revis. So you tell me if Reeves, they would threw the ball more at Reeves, he would have had more touchdowns? I mean, more interceptions? Y'all actually think that? Nobody can predict that. They call it Reeves Island, yeah, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So he got a ton of pick six. Who got a ton of pick sixes? Who had the ton of, I'm curious. Josh Gillum, who did you say got a ton of pick sixes? Give me that name, because I'm confused. If you talk about Reeves only got 3 pick sixes. Only 3. Oh, yeah, Sanders got a whole bunch of them. He has more than, let me see what's the number. I don't know the number by heart. He has, 6 touchdowns. 6, and he got, like I said, 51 interceptions, more than Reeves. And he got more pass deflection than Reeves. He got 2 championships more than Reeves. And I think he got more Pro Bowls than Reeves, too. Let me see how many Pro Bowls Reeves got. Does Reeves have any Pro Bowls? I'm just curious. No, he got 7. So he's leading that part. What's up? Prove it. So, like I say, Samuel's not better than Dion. He's not better than Dion. He is not better than Rod Woodson. We know that. But was he better than Reeves? Who is a Hall of Famer? You know, we always talk about Reeves Island. Yeah, he played great. He did. But Samuel played good too. He's at 10 picks, whether he's a zone cornerback or man cornerback. Who was that? Prove you talking about Samuelson? Yeah, the kid was a ball hawk. He threw the ball in his area, he was going to get it. Except the one he dropped in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's another story. What's that, Prove? So, but yeah, he said, go look at the 2009 season. Okay, here we go. He said, go look at the 2009 season. He had to guard Kevin Johnson, Chad Johnson, Randy Moss, T.O., Steve Smith, and he shut them all down. Nobody got more than 40 yards on him that year. You're talking about Reeves there. I'm assuming that, Josh, right? That's what I'm assuming he's talking about. Yeah. True. Now, to that point, I asked that in the what's going. Let's go to the next guy, man. Like I said, that's the real Reeves numbers. Let's go to Charles Woodson. Do you guys think Charles Woodson was a great cornerback? He's a Hall of Famer too, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's a Hall of Famer too. I could be wrong. Is he a Hall of Famer? Yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer now. I could be wrong, but I think he is. Yeah, I think Charles Woodson is a Hall of Famer. Could I be wrong? He sound like AJ in 21. Yeah, AJ doesn't give up a lot of yards, guys. Yeah, Charles Woodson was a good cornerback also. He got some good numbers too, man. Let me what's his number? I got his number somewhere here too. He had some great numbers too. What's that number? I seen him somewhere. But is Charles Woodson a Hall of Famer now? I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyway, he had a whole bunch of tackles. He has 1,020 tackles. He has 65 interceptions. 65. Numbers are better than Reeves. He has 966 return yards. He has 155 pass deflections, 33 forced fumbles, 18 recoveries, 20 sacks, and 13 defensive touchdowns. That probably be from pickup. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame. Okay, thanks, Josh. I can't. I don't see no what's going. I thought he was, but I wasn't sure. He has the most consecutive season with an interception return for a touchdown. From 2006 to 2011, he had a pick six in each one of those years. Yeah, I got it right now. I see it right now. Thank you. I see it right now. 21, yes. 60, yeah, exactly. Those Woodson, man. Charles got 65 and Rod got 71. Asante wasn't better than these guys either. So, but his number's better than Reeves. I'm just saying. Was Asante 70 a shutdown corner? What do you guys feel about that? Was he a shutdown corner? What's up, Mucho? Yeah, I'm doing like a little. It's only on my channel anyway. I'm not on AFN today, so hold on. Prove it slow your roll. Let me get to it. Good law. Prove it don't jump the gun already. I got 10 people. We're gonna talk about 10 people in here. So, but yeah. This is Charles, man. Charles has great numbers. It's Charles. Okay. I'm gonna ask that question come at the end. I'm gonna have you guys. I'm gonna give you these names. I want you guys to rate them for me. Who do you guys think are the best out of all these groups? So far, we got Dion, we got Darrell Reeves, we got Rod Woodson, and we got Charles Woodson. And I gave you Asante Simmons numbers already too. So those are 5. So we're not gonna. You guys write those names down and remember in your head. I want you guys to rate them your top. I'm gonna say it's gonna be the top 7 when I get through with this. I got 10 people here, but yeah. Let's move on to the next person. I got pictures. I don't know why I ain't throwing these pictures up. I got pictures and everything. I forgot to put them up here. So we got Darrell Green, 54 interceptions. He got 6 interception returns for touchdowns. He played in a whole bunch of games too. My God. He started a whole bunch of games. He played 20 seasons, so he played a long time. So he should have some interception. But he had 458 tackles. He had six assists. He had a lot of solo tackles. He had more solo tackles than he had assists. He only had 6 assists. That is crazy. He had 1 sack. He had the longest fumble. His longest fumble time was 78 yards. Oldest player to have an interception. He was 41 years old when he had an interception. Now, he had 19 consecutive seasons. 19 consecutive seasons with an interception. That's pretty good. I'm just put it that way. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I see you, Scott Robinson. I got him in there. Just slow your roll. Slow your roll. He said, George Tech was. I just looked up AJ allowed 43 reps on 67 attempts, 570 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's solid. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. That's some solid numbers right there. That's some good numbers for the time he's been in the league. 519 yards. That's not bad. So then I haven't looked at their stats and how many yards they gave up. I'm talking about these are more like interception yards that I'm talking about. Not yards they gave up in the West Coast. They probably gave up more than that for playing that long. But those are solid numbers. I'm curious. I didn't look at the attempts and the catches that they had on each player. It may be a lot for some of these guys, but these guys played some years. Like I said, this guy here played 20 years, man. Darrell Green. That's a long time. Like I said, he was inducted in 2004, 2008 in the Hall of Fame. So yeah. D'Angelo Hall, man, I don't look at no D'Angelo Hall. I don't know what his stats are. I really don't know. He's not one of my greatest. What's called? So you ain't gonna worry about him. All right, man. Here we go. Prove it. Champ Bailey. Now Champ got some numbers. Now, he has 52 interceptions. He has 203 pass deflections. That's leading everybody I think I'm talking about here. 203 pass deflections. So you thought about there, he's gonna knock it down. 818 tackles. Now, 12. I repeat, 12 Pro Bowl appearances in 15 years out of his 15 years of playing. That's bunkers. In the years he probably missed the Pro Bowls were the years he was hurt. Think about it. He's a Hall of Famer. That is no doubt. He's a Hall of Famer. We know this already. He led the NFL in 2006 with 10 interceptions. And he was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2019. So, is Champ better than Asante? Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. So then we got Dion, Darrell Reeves, Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, Dal Green, Champ Bailey. All right, next we got Dick Night Train Lane. Dick Night Train Lane. Y'all know how he look? This is how he look. Let me show you how Dick Night Train Lane look. Old picture, but that's him. The number he had on the 81 playing cornerback, I don't know where that came from, but that's who he is. So anyway, he got some solid numbers too. He had 68 interceptions. He had 5 for touchdown, 11 fumble recoveries, 1 fumble for a touchdown. All NFL selections 7 times, Pro Bowl appearances 7 times. Solid numbers. Season 14. I think he has the most interceptions in the season, which is 14. I think he owns the record for that. I think he owns the record for the most interceptions in the season. I think that's the record, 14. And that was 1952. Now, the question I'm gonna ask after I finish all these guys is, I'm going to compare them with different people. Could they handle these certain people? So, like I said, we ain't gonna be here, but we got a little more time. We still got about 30, 40 minutes. So I'm getting out of here at 6 o'clock. So, but yeah, Dick Night Train Lane, man. So that's my other guy. Yeah, prove it. Yeah. Asante Wood tackle. Can you do pools, coach? What pools? Brian Poole? That's who you're asking about? What pool? I'll look up some numbers in a minute. Y'all, we'll look at the Falcon numbers in a minute. Okay, we'll do that. I'll do some Falcon guys in a minute. All right, we got Mel Blount. He's another legendary guy here. He has 57 interceptions. Like I said, these are all-time greats. This is who we're talking about. This is who they consider the all-time greats. But in their era, they was great. But I don't think none of these guys like Night Train Lane and Mel Blount can handle like a Julio or a Justin Jefferson. I don't think those guys can play in this era right here. Because you can't touch these guys. These guys over here were physical. They'll snatch your wig off. That's the way they played back then. They did the holding part. They didn't care about all that. You had to fight for the ball back then. They couldn't play in this era. So, all right. So we got Mel Blount, like I said, 57 interceptions, 736 interceptions, return yards, two touchdowns, 13 fumble recoveries, 13 fumble recoveries, and 2 fumble touchdowns. So the numbers are not going to be the same. They're not giving his tackles. If I go do some research, I probably can find out how many tackles he had. But yeah, that's Mel Blount right there. But yeah, he was a defensive player of the year in 1975. 5 Pro Bowl selections. He was an All Pro. He was an All Pro 4 times, which is pretty good. Don't forget about my fellow coach Garmin, Emin, the Gremlin, Tunel. Yeah, I got some names. I got some names to go over in a minute. Yeah, but yeah, man. Talib was good too. Talib was he was good for for the time he played. But is he in the league of these guys right here who are Hall of Famers though? I'm gonna look up his numbers in a minute. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up Talib. Hold on, I can't remember what his last name was. What's coming up? Got an Amber Alert. Somebody in Seattle. Oh, let's see all that now. But yeah, this guy here, man. Oh my God. Amber Alert going off everywhere. Okay. He's another comeback that you can get and should. Lester, hey, I ain't through. Slow your roll, bro. Lester. I got Lester in there. I'm gonna talk about him in a minute, but Lester Hay was great also. We got a lot of cornerbacks that are Hall of Famers, man. Whole bunch of them. Whole bunch of them. So, but I'm trying to give people who've seen these. Cause a lot of us have never seen these guys play. I think I've seen Lester play in the game, old school game. But other than that, the Gremlin, no, I ain't never seen him play at all. But yeah, he's considered one of the all-time greats. There's a whole list of all-time greats, man. But I got one more guy that nobody talks about. Falcon fan, we don't like him anyway. But it's this little guy right here that I know we don't talk about. Rondé Barber. He was more than a cornerback. This guy did everything. This kid had 28 sacks, man, as a cornerback. Think about it, 28 sacks. Playing a lot of games though, so he had 14 touchdowns. He had 2 from special team, 4 fumble recovery, 8 interceptions for touchdown, which is a nice number. 47 interceptions, 8 of them were to go. Not bad. So he played a lot of games, 241 games. That's a lot of games. 5 Pro Bowl selections, 3 All Pro selections. I don't think he's. I think he's Hall of Fame. I think he's Hall of Fame now too. I actually think he. Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer now. Okay, he is Hall of Fame. But yeah, this guy, he's another good cornerback right here. I actually like Rondé. He had a great game. Yes, Aeneas Williams also. Yes. So, but yeah, Rondé, man, he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, Timmy Davis, what's going on, man? What's happening? But yeah, man, you got top cornerbacks like these guys right here, man. I got a lot of top cornerbacks. You got, let me see, let me give you some names. You got Albert Lewis, who was a good cornerback, man, back in the day. Aqib Talib, great cornerback. 4 Pro Bowls. First team All Pro 1 time. 33 career interceptions. He played He played 8 years. If he played longer, he probably got better numbers. Who else I got in here? Lester Hayes for sure. He had 39 interceptions, which is not bad. During his time, he was unstoppable. Dick Lambeau. Now people forget about that old man, that old coach from Pittsburgh. He was legit too. He had 62 interceptions. 62 interceptions. Played back in the day with Detroit. Like I said, he did Rondé. Ty Law had a good season. 53 interceptions. He had 7 return touchdowns too. So 3-time Super Bowl also, man. So a lot of these guys got some legit, man. You got Roger Works. I don't know how I can pronounce that name. This guy had 40 interceptions. Patrick Peterson, that's another guy we didn't talk a lot about, who's a damn good cornerback. Yeah, you would think he had more interceptions, but I guess he's like Revis. Nobody threw toward him. That's what you guys would say. So he's one of those shutdown guys. Also, he had 6 Pro Bowls. So, yeah, yeah. Thank you, that Birdcage. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. There. He said, yeah, Tyler was great, man. Patrick Peterson was good, too. Like I said, got a lot of cornerbacks here, man. Like I said, Revis, Lynn Barney, guy played with Detroit back in the day. 56 career interceptions, 7 went to return for touchdown. Hall of Famer also. Who else I got in here? Herb Adderley, another guy, had 48 interceptions, 7 for touchdown. Another Hall of Famer. Got a lot of Hall of Famers, man. Jimmy Johnson, another unspoken guy who's a Hall of Famer also. Black guy this time, not the white guy. He had 47 interceptions. Who else I got in here? We already talked about Champ, Night Train Lane. Mel Renfro, another unspoken guy, 52 interceptions. Hall of Famer. 10 Pro Bowls. It's a good number. Now, I don't understand. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Do y'all consider Richard Sherman great? He had 30 interceptions. 2011 till he retired, 30 interceptions. Not bad numbers. Not bad numbers at all. But he only had 30 interceptions. Who we got? Got Darrell Green. We talked about Darrell Green. Aeneas Williams. Now, 8 Pro Bowls, 3 times All-Pro, 55 interceptions. He's a Hall of Famer now, which is great for him. I'm happy for him. Like I said, he said Birdcage said Sherman isn't one. Hey, he's a top. You think he'll make Hall of Fame though? There's a chance he may get in the Hall of Fame because he's on TV. I'm just saying. Those are the ones that do all the voting who wanted to be on TV. So, Dre Murphy said no to Richard Sherman. He talked to me. I can't stand it. Hey, talk is cheap. Yeah, he was a zone corner. Yeah, he didn't travel much. Yeah, he was a zone corner. You're right. Mel Blount. We already said something about Mel Blount. Yes, sir. Willie Brown played with Denver and he played with Oakland. He's most known for Oakland. 54 interceptions. Who is also a 5-time All-Pro and a 9-time Pro Bowler. So that's good number. That's good stuff. I'll talk about Charles. Mike Hayes, 46 interceptions, 9-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. Hall of Famer already. Like I said, some of these guys, I don't think they will be able to handle like the Julios, the Calvin Johnson type. Because they didn't have that size. Plus, these guys was, like I said, back in the day during that time, you had all these, they was physical. That's when you can bump and just run and hold on to that jersey a little bit going down the field. What's going on, Southside? How you doing? He said, you can't stop Roddy or Julio, you're not a shutdown. That's true. That I ain't gonna fuss with you on that right there. But anyway, we talk about Deion. I'm gonna give you the list they have right here. It ain't my list, but this is their list. They got Deion as number 1 cornerback. Give me a thumbs up if you agree that Deion is the number 1 cornerback of all time. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. There's 18 of you guys here. What do you guys say? Is Deion the number one cornerback of all time? I got one so far. Anybody else agreeing with that? Is Deion thumbs up or anything in there? Give me a yes or a thumbs up if Deion's the all-time greatest cornerback that you guys feel. Thumb down, Birdcage. Mucho said no. Okay. Okay, you two. Who's your all-time favorite, all-time greatest cornerback? Number one. Josh Gillum said yes. That's 2 for 2. I don't know, Texas boy. Is that a thumb down 2 for you, Texas boy? I see thumbs down. Okay. So Muto said Champ. Okay. I like Champ. Champ over Deion. Numbers wise, I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, they didn't throw the champ. They didn't throw the champ either. But Champ was he was such a ball. He was such an aggressive on the ball. Yes, I'm. See, George Texas was a personally Revis because of that one year he played the top guys. Yeah, but 71 interceptions, guys. 71. Yeah, it's about the era. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys the question. Whoever faced Deion number one. What's going on, Blackberry?
What's going on, Coach?
Hey. Yeah, I'm just going over these guys right here. Now, could a Deion Sanders handle a Julio Jones?
Yes.
You think so?
A Deion Sanders can handle a Julio Jones, and a Julio Jones can handle a Deion Sanders.
So it'll be a battle.
It'll be a battle, just like how it was with Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders.
Jerry Rice wasn't Julio.
Jerry Rice was a technician.
He was a technician. Jerry Rice wasn't fast.
Julio
was fast in his breaks.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Could Deion Sanders handle Percy Harvin? One of the best receivers coming out of a break ever.
Yeah.
If we talk about coming out of breaks.
Yeah, you're right. He said Deion couldn't handle Sterling Sharp.
Who said that shit?
He couldn't.
That shit?
Not when they were playing. No. Sterling embarrassed Deion. I think that's one of Deion's worst what's called was Sterling Sharp, because Sterling was just too big for him. If you go look at some of those games that Sterling had against Deion, Sterling was eating Deion's lunch.
And I'm pretty sure it was more when Deion had his lunch.
He did. Sterling was a bad man. That neck injury ruined that man. That neck injury. Jerry Rice is better than Julio.
What's going on, Chet? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Jerry Rice has better numbers than Julio, but Julio was different. Size, power, and he can run routes. And he was fast.
Prove said Deion is more popular.
He is.
When we gonna start narrowing it down? Cause listen, I'm with you. I wanted to come on when you started, but
right.
I was night. But
that's why I was that night. I woke up. I said, "Oh, it's too late to go to that show."
Yeah, and it was a little unorthodox too. So, yeah, it was one of them shows I needed to be on there by myself anyway.
Yeah,
but I just want to know how you gonna narrow this down, because I know hard. you got a structure to how we gonna narrow this down. I just know you do.
I went over the numbers. Now, if you're looking at numbers, Deion ain't number one.
Okay, we just basing off stats. Okay.
No, if we was based on that, but Dion, the eye test of Dion is Dion made people afraid to throw to him because he talked them out of their game. I hate to say it, he talked them out of that game. He just throw it.
And he bagged it up.
He just tell the quarterback, "You throw it my way, you got a problem." So he had that mind game on people. It's what he did, and then he proved it. He backed it up. He did. He backed it up. You threw it to him. He did what he said he was going to do. But you look at somebody like a Rod Woodson. 71 interceptions.
Oh yeah, let me get my list pulled up. I had it pulled up too. Hold on.
71. Can you imagine? 71. You know what 71? That's a lot.
That is yeah.
And Dion's number is what? 53, I think I said. 53. Although boy played more years than Dion, he did. He played, I think, 3 years longer than Dion. But one thing I'm gonna give you, Dion is one of the greatest professional sports athlete ever. I'm gonna give him that. He has that. But boy, he got 9 touchdowns for interceptions. Woodson got 14 pick sixes. That's a lot. So it's like I said, I like Dion. Did you freeze on me?
No, I'm here.
No, you moving. You just still like, is he moving? I thought I saw something moving.
yeah, I'm moving. Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm trying. I'm pulling my page up here.
Yeah. And then you go to Darrell. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. Darrell Revis, Hall of Famer, considered one of the greatest one also.
You saying he is Rod Woodson?
Hold on. He's a Hall of Famer. He's considered one of the
Rod
greatest.
Woodson. Yeah,
the greatest one, the greatest one. But I have a problem with, because that numbers and everything.
No, numbers ain't everything.
He had 29 interceptions.
Who?
Darrell Revis.
That's all?
You hear me?
Hold on. All he had was 29?
29. I thought it was more.
Reeves already in the Hall of Fame, right?
He's in the Hall of Fame. 29 interceptions for 466 yards returned and 3 touchdowns. 139 pass deflections, 4 forced fumbles, 12 fumble recoveries. He had 11-year career. Now, think about it. He was hurt probably 3 to 4 of those years. But that's you see what I'm saying? 29 interceptions, bro. That I thought it was more. I could have sworn, but somebody said earlier in the chat that they didn't throw his way. I'm sure somebody threw his way.
Well,
there's one more thing I want to look at.
It's he's in the company around him though. It's a few guys here who you would have thought had more.
Exactly.
He only had 29.
Who did?
Eric Weedle. He only had 29.
Yeah, but look what era that was though. How long ago? That was a long time back.
That's the like early 2000s.
That was back in the day. Who?
Eric Weedle.
That's the same one, the white kid?
Yeah, white dude. He played in Baltimore and for the Chargers.
No, I don't way. I ain't considering him the greatest thing.
No, Eric
I know
Weedle.
I know you talking about. I know exactly who you talking about.
Yeah,
I know you talking about
guy.
But yeah, I was looking at that. I said, dog, this dude here. ain't did a lot, but he's a Hall of Famer. I'm curious how many passes was thrown toward him. I'm trying to see, can I find it? And they probably need to go to PFF and look for that, but I ain't got time to look for it right now. But he's a Hall of Famer, man. That's the thing. But then you look at somebody like Asante Samuel. This is where I got this whole topic about tight end, about cornerbacks. He played 11 seasons. He had 51 interceptions and 162 pass deflections and 6 TDs, pick sixes. His numbers are better than Revis. So I asked this question earlier. Is he a Hall of Famer then? He got two.
Go ahead. If you're going just based off of the numbers, no. If you just going based off of the numbers.
No, I'm looking at the overall thing. Revis was great at what he done. He kept nobody threw his way. He had a lot of pass deflection, but he didn't have a lot of interceptions. He had knocked the ball out instead of catching. He like, to me, y'all don't get mad. He like AJ. If you look at AJ's pass deflection, AJ probably got 75 pass deflections.
AJ got a lot of deflections.
That's what I'm saying. He has a whole bunch of
deflections. He just learned how to catch the damn thing.
Listen, y'all think about it. I'm gonna let y'all know something. Just imagine AJ catches the ball. AJ probably like 25 interceptions right now over his career. He'd be 4 away from Revis. I'm just saying. Think about it.
We just talking about corners, right? We ain't talking about
talking about corners. Yeah,
corners.
Just cornerbacks. Yeah, I'm not doing safeties. Safeties is a whole different story.
Darren Sharper. I forget about Darren Sharper.
Sharper had some good numbers.
Darren Sharper was the man.
Yes, but he was playing safety though.
He played some corner though, didn't he? I remember him playing corner a little bit.
He played that box safety all the time.
Yeah, he played down in the box a lot.
Yeah, he played that box safety. So yeah, but yeah, man, we got some guys with some numbers. But like I said, I'm gonna say number one guy. I think we got it. Some people say it ain't Deion. If it ain't Deion, who? What's called said Champ Bailey. Champ got great numbers too. Champ numbers are better than Deion. Well, actually, I think Deion got more interceptions than Champ, but Champ got the pass deflections, which is 23, which is an outrageous number.
Okay, Deion got 53 INTs.
Yeah.
He started 157 games.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of his interceptions, Deion Sanders has 1,331 yards off of his picks, 9 touchdowns. So, as far as interceptions goes on the list, Deion he's a good ways down the list. Not too bad.
Right. He's not too bad.
I think he's still in the top 25.
Right.
Looks of it. They could be top 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. He's 22nd all time interceptions. But
what's the number one in it?
No. Number one is Paul Cross.
How many got? 70 what?
81.
81. Oh my shit. Oh.
Yeah, Paul Cross got 81.
Who's number 2?
Rod.
Okay,
Rod.
71.
71. And his brother behind him, Charles Wilson, with 65.
Yeah. They call him brother. From somebody else's mother. Yeah.
Yeah, from somebody else's mother. Yeah. Paul Cross played 203 games too. He played more games than what you think.
A lot of games on his belt, bro. But back in the old days, they played a lot of football though. They played a lot of games. Those guys on the same team forever though.
And they played both ways.
Like Night Train Lane.
Yeah.
He had number 81 on, playing cornerback, and he plays a little wide. I think he plays a little wide receiver. He didn't start at wide receiver, but
he was playing though. He got a lot of playing time at receiver.
That's what Travis Hunter trying to do.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm, because I'm sure you done mentioned it already with Rod Wilson, but if you go based off of impact, you can say Rod Wilson was more impactful at the position than Deion Sanders, because he not only is he second all time in interceptions, but he's also second all time in interception yards
and touchdowns. I think he's leading. No, he's not leading touchdown interceptions.
Yes, he's leading in touchdowns too. Rod Wilson got 12 over everybody.
Somebody else got 14. No. Okay, yeah, he lead on everybody. 12 over everybody. That's right. I'm thinking about
right. He got 12 over everybody.
I'm thinking about somebody with one season got 14 in one season.
Okay. Deion got 9. He like 5th on the list.
Right.
Well, 6th. He's 6th on the list. With yards, Deion is 4th on the list. Okay. You got Rod, the only cornerback ahead of him. Everybody else is a safety. Ed Reed and Darren Sharper.
Wow. Crazy, man. So I said to him, is Deion, like I said, Deion's great. But Deion was one of those, like I said, Deion could talk a quarterback out of this game. So they wouldn't challenge him. They wouldn't challenge him. But when he did challenge him, he made plays.
And then let's also do this. Let's do this. See, let's dig a little deeper into it, Coach, if you don't mind.
I got everything in front of me. Talk to me.
Let's compare their defenses.
Oh, good point. Now,
I'm gonna start with Rod Wilson. I'm looking at Rod Wilson teams right now.
Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah.
that speaks volumes by itself right there.
Mm-hmm.
Two defenses that are just nasty.
And have always been.
Yeah.
I think maybe Pittsburgh had that little period probably like between the late 90s, early 2000s, when they kind of got a little, they fell off a little bit. Right. Other than that, I'm finna pull up their defenses from the time, because he was in Pittsburgh from 87 to 96. So let me pull that up.
Each year. Okay, here we go. I got it right here.
All right. Let's see what we got.
We looking at Deion right now?
Who? I'm looking at Rod. I'm looking at Rod Wilson. You want me to look at Deion?
No, go.
At Rod.
Say what you got to say. Speak on.
All right, so let me see. All right. Pittsburgh still between 87 and 90. What was it? 96. All right.
Yeah, he did Pittsburgh. He was in Pittsburgh for a long time. I didn't know he went 1 year to San Fran. He didn't start his first year. This guy played a lot of years though.
Yeah, Rod Wilson played a lot of. He played a long time, man.
He played, 14 years. Yeah, I think. Yeah, 14 years.
16 years.
16?
Yeah.
Well, he played one year. He got hurt in '95. He was hurt, so and he was a
Yeah,
rookie that
95, you
first.
only played one game. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And what's called he was a rookie. He came in sparingly, but he got a pick six that year though.
Yep. I'm looking at that. See that? All right. I'm trying to get the rank. Okay, it's giving me the ranking.
Oh, defensive ranking.
Yeah.
Let me go to my PFF. Put PFF.
That's why I need to go. I'm on Stat Muse. Let me go to PFL. I'm gonna keep Stat Muse up though.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see how far they go back. Sometimes they don't go back all the way back. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do it yourself. All right, let's see.
What year did Rod start playing? I know
2003.
2003. Pittsburgh Steelers defense ranking. Okay, defense ranking. Okay. 2003, they was 15th in the NFL. They allowed 327 points against.
Okay.
So that's how many points they gave in what's going. They allowed 3,042 yard passing. 11, they were 11th in pass yards allowed, which is not bad. And yeah, that's what they were. They was 15th. Is that 2004 now?
2002.
2002. Where we at? I got it. Where we at? 2000. You said 2002?
Yep.
2. Let's see where they at. They were 16th. They allowed 345 yards.
Still middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack. Yeah.
Let me see. 2001, they gave up 352 points.
They was third in the league that year.
Yep, giving up
However,
22 a game.
They gave up 4,000. The leaders in third in the league in the total yards allowed. They gave up 4,137 yards behind the Eagles in Baltimore.
Gave up a lot of yards.
Yeah. They allowed 200, but they killed it in points. They didn't let you score. They only gave up 212 points. So, yeah. But that's when they had Troy Polamalu on the team too. So that helped out a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that helped out a lot. They had Lawrence Timmons. They had Antoine Rogers also back there. So yeah, they had a strong defense that year.
Wait a minute. We messing up, coach. We ain't doing something right.
Like you going back?
We supposed to be looking at 87 and 96.
Well, this is number you gave me. I'm
fucking up. All right, so
what number? What year?
From 87 to 96.
1987. Right. Okay, I got it right here. It's easy.
All right, 87 here with Ricky Year.
That was 24th in the league.
They was 24th in the league. Okay, yeah, they gave up 19 a game.
Yeah, 19 a game.
285 points. Rod he played 8 games, had 1 interception, and it was for a touchdown, 45 yards.
He played 8 games, but he didn't do anything. He was probably coming there sparingly.
Yeah.
Don't get that man a break. That's what he's looking for.
Play that man.
Yeah, play that man. Let's go to 88 when he starting, I think.
Mm-hmm. He played all 16.
They finished with a record of 5-11. They was 12th in the league in defense.
And they gave up 21 a game.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He had 4 interceptions, none for a touchdown, but he had 4 INTs. Played all 16.
Mm-hmm. 446 yards a game. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's not a very good defense.
Not at all.
In
89.
89, yeah, this when they get good. This when they getting good.
All right, they were 15th in the league. They had
Middle of the pack. Okay.
gave up 3,500 yard passing, 326 yards a point. It was their point. They ranked 24th in giving up points, so that wasn't really that great. It was middle of the pack, but that still wasn't that great.
In 89,
Yeah, they was middle of the pack.
yeah, it showed they on stat music show they gave up 16 a game.
No, I'm talking just total points a game. Yeah, you divide what
Oh,
you got. Yeah, just total points, 326 total for the whole season. Yeah.
All right, let's see. What Rod did? He had
5
3
interceptions.
interceptions.
In 90?
In 89, he
Yeah,
had 3.
3. Yeah, he had 5 in 90.
Yeah, 5 in 90.
But yeah, Pittsburgh defense has always been the middle of the pack or they're at the front. They don't go past what's called too often. See, this year in 90, they was third in the league. They allowed 101 yard rushing. They gave 1,600 rushing yards the whole season, which is never 240 points. And yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
was a good year. So, and he had 5 interceptions that year.
He had 5 that year. In
He's
91,
what's up, Dale Dirty? What's going on? In 91, he let's see where he at with 91.
he regressed a little bit in 91.
22. Let's see what they was ranked 22 out of 28 teams in point allowed. So they was 21.5 points a game, 17th in points. What else they had? They gave up 292 points, 18.3 a game. No, yeah, okay. Points against was They was 79. They was second in the division. Defensive coordinator Dave Buzzell. I don't know who Dave Buzzell is. Old school, man. That's back in the day.
Yeah.
And they had one more year in Pittsburgh with them. 92. They
92.
second in the NFL in total yards allowed. Hold on.
Yeah.
They gave a lot of yards. They gave up 4,600 yards behind New Orleans. That ain't good. I don't know what they was ranked. They ranked. Okay, Pittsburgh defense ranked second in the NFL in total yards allowed. That's the yards allowed. Okay, let me see what they doing scoring. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Opponents passing yards was 28 yards. It was 8th in the league. Yeah, they weren't that good. They was only second behind New Orleans, who gave up more than that. That's total yards for the whole season. That's a lot of yards.
Yeah, we're looking at 91. Or no,
Yeah.
92.
92, yeah. Yeah, how many what's going he had that year? He had 4 in 92.
Yep.
But that's 5 years. And another thing, like the Pittsburgh ain't never had those super household names. They had household names, but they weren't guys that had flair. You know what I'm saying? They always
Right.
been that worker man mentality in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they just had a certain grittiness about them.
Right. But you look at the teams that Dion was on when the Falcons had good. Let me see what the Falcons defense was in those years. Let me look at something. What year Dion came in? His first year in Atlanta. He had 5 interceptions his first year. That's 89. They started about the same time then. Yeah, they started about the same time.
Yeah, Rod started a couple years sooner.
So Deion came in '89. Let me see that Atlanta
Rod came in
Falcons.
87.
And Atlanta had some decent defense. They just didn't have no offense. They just didn't have offense. That wasn't good either. They was last in what's going here. Oh my god. They was 28 out of 28 teams that points out. They gave up 437 points Deion's first year. Damn. Oh, that was
Opponent's
before the expansion.
point.
That was before the expansion then. Yeah, that was way before the expansion.
Yeah.
They were 3-13. Oh my
In
god.
89, opponent's points per game was 27.3.
Oh my god. Okay. He got 5 interceptions. He did his job.
See
Oh
what
my.
what matters is it matters what kind of defense you playing with.
Yeah,
It matters.
it does. Let me see what they did in '90. But Deion, he had 3 interceptions that year right there. Let's see what they did. They was 21st in total defense that year. They was 5-11. They improved,
Yep. Still in the 20s though.
but they still gave up 345 yards a game. Ooh.
He gave up 365 points.
Oh.
22.8 average. Now what Deion had? What was his numbers?
Deion had 3 interceptions in 90, 450 yards. He had two pick sixes that year. I think those were the long ones too. I think there was the 90-yard ones too.
Mm.
I think they were both with the 90-yard. That's when prime time became prime time. And the difference, and what made Deion also above a lot of people, Deion changed the field. Deion give you an interception, or Deion can score from taking a punt to the house, or give you extra yards in that punt.
Right. That and you know that's one of his that when he's arguing himself as the best, that's one of the main things he goes to is he flips the field. How many guys say they flip the field?
Yes, exactly.
The way he
did.
Now
Rod does too now. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
he did the same thing Deion did. They both did punt return.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Let me look at something.
That was it. Like when you. That's why I say when you look at impact, even not just with what you saw, but if you look at the numbers tell you he was more impactful too.
Hold on now. He had kickoff return yards. He had 4,800 kickoff return yards.
Who? Deion?
Rod Woodson.
4,800 kickoff return yards?
Yes.
Yeah.
you see my feeling on what I'm saying now?
Yeah. I always seen what you were saying, but because
he had 2,300 yards punt return yards. That's
and this dude put in a lot of work, man.
He put in work, man. But Deion had that flair. Quarterbacks feared Deion. They feared him.
Yeah, even when he was on defenses that weren't good, they
feared him. Yeah.
If we talking about at the position, at the cornerback position, I have to give the edge to Deion.
I don't have no qualms with that.
Yeah, because I gotta give him. I gotta get an edge to him just solely based off of the fear factor part.
Mm-hmm.
Just solely off of that, and the fact that he played on defenses that weren't as good.
That is true.
So I gotta give it to him on that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Rod Woodson played longer than Deion.
He played 3 years longer.
Yeah. So I gotta give Deion the edge there. But when we talking about Now, as far as impact goes, I'm also still give it to Dion because of the. I'm gonna put it this way: Rod Wilson, he right there. He right there with
1 and 2.
1 and 2. They
Yeah,
it's them. It ain't nobody else, and they comes in the conversation with them. That's how I'm gonna put it.
Now, hold on now. Okay.
Go say we ain't finished. We got some more comparing to do.
No. Those are the top two for sure. For sure.
Yes.
But
yeah.
look at Charles's numbers. 65 interceptions.
No, my earpiece done died. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, man, these guys here have some great numbers.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
So, like I said, I'm looking at Charles. He got 65 interceptions also. Now, he's one of those guys, they wouldn't throw to his side either. He was a true ball hawk. But this kid had 20 sacks.
Who talking
about? Charles Woodson.
Oh yeah, Charles. Yeah, like I said, Charles is like right as far as he right behind
all these
Rod
guys
Wilson
in that same bunch. Yeah. So, like you said, I can go Dion, I can go Rod. But okay. We got 1 and 2. We got 3 to a degree also.
Yeah.
Now,
got 1 and 2.
Where does the real Reeves go in at?
That's the thing. Only 29 interceptions.
Somebody brought a point up here early in the chat. What is it? I gotta see, can I find it? He made a great point. It's a great point. 2009 season, he said something about 2009 season. Who was that? I can't remember who said it. I should have saved it when I had a chance. But anyway, he the people who he challenged that year. Now, we ask the same question. Could Rod Woodson handle Julio Jones? Same question I asked you about Dion.
I think this
we talk about man-to-man guys. These are man-to-man guys I'm talking about here. Ain't no zone guy. These are man-to-man guys. So Rod was a man-to-man guy.
So 1 and 2 we established.
Yes. 3. Charles maybe. Is Charles over Reeves? Although Reeves calling himself Reeves Island.
I think he is. I think you got to put Charles Wilson at 3. That's where Reeves Island come from, right? He out there on the island. He barely working that day. He working, but don't nobody want to.
He had that Dion effect. I'm not gonna challenge him.
Could it also have been that whoever the pass rushers was on his side of the field was just hellacious? Can we look at the real Reeves defenses? Can we look at them?
What year
I want to look at
him. He came in. What year he came in? I can't remember when he came in. Oh, 2007. Let me go to 2007. What's going on? Give me a second. 2007 Jets defense. 2007 Jet. I'm gonna look at the names of Jets defense. Defenses rankings. Okay. 2007 defensive ranking for the Jets. They were 17th. They gave up 16 yards a game, 16 points a game. 355 yards. Opponents points per game. Yeah, 20 points a game for opponent. No, yeah, they only scored. Am I right? I could be looking at some wrong team shit. Oh yeah, there we go. They was 4-12, so they didn't have a good offense for sure. They only had 26 touchdowns the whole season for the defense. They gave up 26 touchdowns. Yeah, that's not good.
Not good at all.
They were gave up 286 first down, which is that's not bad. That ain't no good. I don't like that stat. I don't like that.
All right, so this let me see.
Let me see this.
That 2007 defense.
Here we go.
Now this was a defense. I mean, they had some people on this defense though that could red shot.
They had some hammer. That's it. Was it the year your boy was on the team? Was John on this team then?
John Abraham?
Yeah. 7? No, he was in there already. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't on this one.
Nah, he wasn't on this one. Nope. Wait a minute now. Nope, he wasn't on this one.
They had Sean Ellis, Kenyon Coleman, Dwayne.
They had Eric Barton.
Dwayne Robinson, he had 4 sacks that year. Sean Elliott had 5 sacks. They played that 3-4 defense too.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of sacks.
No, they have a lot of sacks. You're right about that.
Never mind. I thought they had some guy that Rick shop. I don't see nothing shop Rick right about none of this.
ain't no great names either.
That 07 season, they was not anything. But that was his rookie year.
Right.
He had 3 INTs that year.
Right. His next year, let me see what they had the next year. The next year they had they had some sacks. They had Sean Elliott had 8 sacks. Ellis had 8 sacks that following year. They had Chris Jenkins who came in. I think he was a rookie, or maybe he came from another team. But Chris Jenkins, he had 3.5 sacks that year. He was the nose tackle. Brian Thomas, outside linebacker, had 5 sacks. So they had some sacks. Kevin Pace had 7 sacks. So the sacks picked up that year.
Yeah, they picked
and
up.
Reavers had 1 sack and 5 interceptions that year. So yeah, they had better pass rush that year.
Calvin Pace was that guy. He was a
Calvin Pace. Yep. They had a lot of fumbles. They had a lot of forced fumbles that year.
Kerry Rhodes. They had Kerry Rhodes. What Kerry Rhodes had that year? He had 2 picks. He only played 4 games.
I think he got hurt that year. I might say.
Had 2 picks in 4 games though, and a forced fumble, and a sack. Damn, if that
This is the year Ty Law came over too. I think Ty Law came over to that team that year.
Yep, Ty Law was there. Yep, he played 7 games though.
But yeah, better defense. He played again the next season, 2009 season. This one they had the butt fumble year. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's the butt fumble year.
Was this the butt fumble year?
I think this is the butt fumble year right here. If I'm not mistaken. Reavers had 6 interceptions that year. They had Sean Ellis had 6.5 sacks. Sacks wasn't there, but they had David Harris who had 5.5. Kevin Pace had 8 again that year, so he was doing this thing.
Yeah.
So they had pressure. I'm sure the pressure rate was
Bart Scott that year too.
Was Bart Scott? Yeah, Bart Scott came that year. Yeah. They had an inside. They finally had a real inside linebacker for David. So he was the tackle machine. What did they do that year? 2008. They were second in the division. I want to say they made the playoffs that year. They won a wild card game. They won the division round game. They lost in the conference championship to Indiana. That the year Peyton went to the Super Bowl. Is it the year that New Orleans won? No. What year? No, they didn't win that year. But I think this Peyton's first championship in Indianapolis this year.
09?
Yeah. I think Peyton won Super Bowl that year, if I'm not mistaken. Because the Jets went to the playoff that year and they lost against Peyton that year.
Because New Orleans beat Indianapolis
in 11. What year did the water hit that town? The hurricane.
What was that? Was that
That's 11? Was it 09?
That was 08.
So 09, that's when New Orleans won the Super Bowl 09 then.
Yeah, that was 09 they won.
Yeah. So that's So that's a water year. Gotcha.
Water year. Yeah.
All it was. It was all water.
Oh.
That's all it was.
So if we looking at it, man.
These guys, it's crazy, man. Nobody's better than those first two for sure. We know that. I'm gonna mark that those first two, or what's called. But then you got Champ Bailey, who's another person.
Yeah, Champ
had great numbers that they didn't throw at either. So, like I said, my 1 and 2 is gonna be Dion, and 1B is gonna be Rod Woods. So, it's hard. It's hard because it's different eras. Dion and what's called played in the same era, so they played against the same people.
Right.
Except like a 2-year difference, I think, but they played against the same people. But Dion had a bigger impact because he could change the field. So could Rod, but Dion had that popularity too. So when you popular, you're gonna get more of that. I'm that number one guy anyway.
Right. Damn.
What's that, really? 1090? How you doing there, sir?
Champ came. All right, so I think the difference between Champ and Dion and Rod and Charles is the fall off for Champ was a lot greater than them. He did a lot of his work he did early.
Who, Champ?
In the mid part of his career.
Who did? Champ?
Champ
was consistent all the way through though. No, Champ. I think Champ was consistent.
I mean, yeah, he got
12 Pro Bowls, so he had been doing something right out of 15 years, 12 Pro Bowls.
Yeah. Okay, so I ain't looking all at just interceptions.
Yeah, interceptions. Yeah, okay, I got you.
He came in his rookie year, he had 5.
Right.
Followed up that year with another 5. Then he went 3, 3, 2, 3, 8, 10.
Yeah, 10
that
that
was
one season,
2006.
Right? Yeah, 2006. Yeah, that was his big year, I think.
So what? That was 2006 was his 7th year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. His 8th season. Hold on, wait a minute. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was his 8th season. All right, so 06 is 8th season. All right, so he had just a colossal season that season.
Went crazy.
Went stupid. And that was his 3rd year in Denver.
Right.
3rd year in Denver.
Right, because he left Washington. Yeah, went to Denver. He
left Washington after 5 seasons.
After 6, he kind of died.
Yeah, that's when you started seeing
the
regression. Yeah, you started seeing Father Time catching up with him.
Right.
So he still had 3 in 07.
Right.
1 in 08. 3 in 09.
He got hurt that year. He tore his ACL that
year. Yeah. Yep.
3, 2,
9 games. 3 in 09, 2 in 10, 2 in 11, 2 in 12. You're right. He was Mr. Consistent.
He was consistent with, like I say, he's one of those guys that he had that reputation, so you didn't throw the ball his way. He's another guy, but when you threw the ball, he gonna knock it out the air. He had 203 pass deflections. 203.
That's a lot.
That's a whole bunch.
So
So
it's like either if you threw it his way, he was either gonna knock
he
it
gonna
down or he was
intercept
gonna
him.
catch
Yeah, exactly. He had like
it. That's what
two,
it was.
think about
I'm
it,
either knock it down or I'm gonna catch it.
203 in how many years? 15 years. What's
And
that?
something else that he was capable of doing was coming up on the line and being
Yeah,
real
he hit you now.
run defense.
He will hit you. He wasn't afraid of that. How many?
Got a lot of tackles for loss. Got 40 tackles for loss over his career. That's pretty good for a corner. For an outside corner, that's good. That's a lot.
He averaged 11. This is his average. 11 pass deflections a season. That's doing work. I'm curious who got. I got to find out who got more pass deflections he got. So that's a lot. But anyway, where we at? This is only 6:23, man. It's almost time to get out of here. Yeah, Champ was. Yeah, he played wide receiver, especially at the end. He played a little wide receiver at the end, but he did both at Georgia though. What's going on? He's at that game. That's right. I forgot the U.S. youth football things on tonight. What's up, Smooth C? How you guys doing? Hey, man. I got you, B. But yeah, man. All you guys in here, man. I hope you guys like what we did today, man. You guys, like I say, he said Dion Asante Brent Grimes. What's Brent Grimes' number? Let me look at Brent Grimes' number. I know he didn't do all what we think we did. Brent Grimes. Let me see what Brent Grimes did in his career. He played from 2007 to 8. All right, Brent Grimes. How many interceptions did Brent Grimes have? Anybody know how many interceptions Brent Grimes had in his career? Yeah, he had 12. He had 33. That's more than I thought he had. That is more than I thought he had. That is pretty interesting. But he tore his knee up. After he tore his knee in 2012 in Atlanta, they got rid of him. Then he came back the next year. He got comeback player of the year. He had 4 interceptions that following year he left Atlanta. How many pick sixes did he have? Do you have any pick six touchdowns? He had 3 in his whole career, which is not bad. That's 148 games. Started 132, which is not bad for a 5'7" guy. That's actually great. He said 13 fumble recovery. He only had 12. 1 defense touchdown. He had 39 interceptions. Who are you talking about? 39. Oh, the Falcons. Yeah, it's Roland Lawrence, I think, the leader for interception for the Falcons. Yeah. He said Dion Asante Samuel and Brent Grimes are the Falcons all time. Well, Asante didn't have that many with Atlanta, though. All his was done with New England and Philadelphia. He came for 1 year with Atlanta. I ain't going to call him all-time Falcon great because he only there for 1 year. Played good, though. But yeah, man, if you guys are in the chat today, I know you guys are subscribed to my channel, so because it was on since if you're talking, that means you had to be subscribing. So I appreciate everybody who's in here. What's up, Mr. T. Terry? How you doing? But yeah, so hey, man, who else we got here? Somebody asked me to look at somebody else's stats earlier today. Who that? Not Robert Alf. What's the other guy name? D'Angelo Hall. Let me see. D'Angelo Hall number. He played from 2004 to 17. What's his numbers? Hall had, let me see how many Hall numbers. He had some interceptions this time. He had 43 interceptions. That's more than I thought he had also. He had 5 pick sixes. He had 2 with the Falcons in his career. Pick sixes. The rest of them were with Washington. I think he played 1 year in Oakland. I don't know who that team is right there. two. I don't know who that is. But yeah, he played some games, man. He played 14 years. Oh, he got career total indicates all-time career. He has more fumble return yards than anybody in the NFL. He's the record holder of that. So I don't know what that means, but I guess he had 141 pass deflections. I didn't get to forget about Eric Allen. Yeah, but he was great, but he's not in a couple of these guys. He's not in that category like that. Let me look at all his numbers though. I didn't put him on my list. You're right. He is somebody I did forget about. That's why I said you guys give me those names, man. There's a lot of guys out there that I probably forgot in here. Because Eric Allen, he just make the Hall of Fame this past year, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He played from 88 to 2001. He played a long time. 14 years, not long. 54 interceptions. 8 interception returns. 6 forced fumbles. Not bad numbers. For Eric Allen. He got some good numbers too. Like I said, I forgot some of these people they tell him, but I forgot about him.
Where you putting him at, Birdcage? Where you putting him at amongst the top? Is he top 5? Is he top 10? Where you putting Eric Allen at? See, I'm about putting roots to grass. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm about. I want to know where you putting him at.
You only got. Hold on.
I like making y'all stand on y'all shit.
Were they not counting pass deflections prior to 1999? Because he started in 88. He has no pass deflection numbers up there at all. They must have started counting that into like 99. But they say he only got 40 pass deflections.
They got pass deflections recorded for hold on. What
year though? I'm just curious because
you're right. Hold on, wait a minute. I ain't think about that.
Yeah, I'm just having to look at Atlanta because he started in '88. Yeah, there was no pass deflection then. You're right there, Birdcage. He did have Jerome Brown and Reggie White in front of him for those years he was in Philly. 54 interceptions. That's not bad. Now, if you look at these numbers here, what he has, he had a lot of tackles. That's one thing about some of him. He don't have a lot of tackles. And prior to, hold on now, look at this. I'm assuming prior to 1994, they didn't keep tackles. They didn't do solo assist tackles either. They just did regular tackles, combined tackles altogether. So, yeah, they didn't keep the numbers of solos. If you was near the power, they counted those. So,
yeah, they wasn't recording it until. Well, did you already looked it up?
Yeah, I'm just looking at what's going on. I don't see anything for the pass deflection prior to 80 to 88. So yeah, on 7 people. So oh well, he only got 40 in the record book. Could be more than that. He probably got 540. You never know. Because his first 11 years, they weren't recording him. He played. He played with New Orleans too. I did not realize that. Look at this. This dude would come in this show with no shirt on. Look down that Blackberry. Look at this joker here. Thank you, Tarzan. Why you come here acting like he Tarzan?
That's Swampy.
I don't know, man. I just been feeling myself today. Coach.
Okay, is the hot at home, is that?
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot here. Okay, I don't give a damn. I got this right here, so I'm good.
Okay.
Cool Light, Bud Light, Natural Light.
All light.
Lakers are fine.
You crazy.
What going on, fella?
We talking about
What's
these
up with your
quarterbacks, man.
swap meet?
We're trying to get the point. Dion, Woodson's, and whoever next. But like I said, you got Dick Night Train Lane. They call him the greatest, but he had a lot of interceptions.
The Night Train necktie.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. The question I asked: could Mel Blunt handle Julio?
Oh boy.
You see, this the thing, man.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm just asking.
Bro,
I'm picking. Hold
I
on.
think it's safe to say Julio
Would eat that man
would
alive, would
eat anybody's lunch.
That's what I'm saying.
That's safe to say that he would eat anybody's lunch.
Anybody.
But
No matter how great you are.
right, it's about who can contain him the best. That's what I think it's about. Who
don't
better
think
Get the
guy
most
would-
pass interference.
I don't think of one person that can match him speed for speed, but I don't know about just contain him.
What do you think about Dion?
Now I think Prime probably got to hang with him.
I mean,
But
how do you put
far
that
as
body
speed,
on him?
though, Dion was still faster than Julio as
Yeah.
far as
Yeah,
speed, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll give you another corner that I think can hang with Julio like with his speed and shit. I don't think he can hang with him physically. Darryl Green.
He too small.
Yeah. I'm talking about he can stick with him like with his
You
speed.
can stick with him. That ball in the air, he ain't gonna get it.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
Okay, coach. So tackles for loss.
Tackle for loss.
They didn't keep him consistently until 2001 when they made it an official stat in 2001. In 94 through 01, they kept it here and there. It was like one year they keep it, one year they wouldn't.
Right.
Some crazy shit. But not officially until 2001. So yeah, it's a lot of defensive. It's a lot of DBs that's missing a lot of stats.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Eric Allen got Defensive Player of the Year in 1993. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. Anyway, what time is it? I've done it too long.
9:34. Well, it's 6:34.
6:34. Yes, sir. Still early here.
I know it.
He said,
Let me tell you, Coach. So I was supposed, going to Atlanta. I was supposed to go there for the producer competition. They pushed it back.
To win.
They don't know they're supposed to hit everybody up on Monday.
Oh, okay.
I just happened to follow one of the guys that's in the competition with me, and he found out for me today. But I'm still going up there because I'm going to Urban Trivia Live tomorrow night.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dre Murphy said do safeties next week. Y'all, you want to do safeties next week, Blackberry?
Yeah, let's do safeties next week.
Man, I hate I missed out on all this shit.
That's
some of the best corners in history.
Yeah.
It's a lot of corners, man. Corners are hard. Because
I know who ain't make that list.
That's the hardest one, if you ask me.
I think so too. Yeah, I think corners are hard because
I know
they all have different technique. They all have different qualities. You know what I'm saying?
Played
I know who didn't make this list though.
Defense.
Larry Brown, Mr. One Game Wonder. Now, Larry Brown was basically Malcolm Butler. Larry Brown was Malcolm Butler before Malcolm Butler.
Oh my Lord! Oh, I got a trivia for both of y'all. You're a trivia guy. I'm gonna give you 3 clues.
All right.
Tell me the name of the show. I was thinking about this day. I was thinking about Blackberry when we did last time he did his trivia.
All right.
First one, Squiggly. Milwaukee. Marshall.
Think of the show?
Yes.
Quigley, Milwaukee, Marshall. You said Marshall?
Mm-hmm.
Quigley, Milwaukee, Marshall.
Oh.
Say it. I think you got it in your head. You see it.
God damn.
Birdcage said Happy Days. I don't know. Did Happy Days take place in Milwaukee? Was it a comedy?
Yes, coming.
Somebody said
Andy
Happy
Griffith.
Days. I don't think it's Happy Days.
Andy Griffith.
Hell,
That was Mayberry.
no, Mayberry, North Carolina, boy.
What the hell? You're close there. Hey, Birdcage, you're very close. There we go. Prove it got it.
Oh, Laverne and Shirley. Man, I ain't seen Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley. Oh man.
Penny Marshall, Milwaukee. They worked at the brewery company. And Squiggly.
Oh, they damn so did. Yeah, man.
The little weird guy, Squiggly.
It's been so long since I seen Laverne and Shirley, man.
Damn.
I was thinking when you said last time we did the little trivia thing, I said I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna see can anybody get that one. Prove it. Put it in what's called. He just put the name. He said I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
Wow.
I forgot Laverne and Shirley did work at the damn beer place.
They worked at the beer place, the Milwaukee place.
Okay, hey, Coach. So let me ask you a question. What was your favorite show to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me think.
Wow.
Oh my God. My favorite show to watch now.
I got about 5 of them I could think of.
Mine was Alf.
I watched a lot of TV stuff.
Alf good.
But you know, okay. One of my favorite shows was Hawaii Five-0, the original.
Oh, yeah.
That right there. The comedy show was probably Good Times in Sanford and Son, for sure.
Oh my God. That damn Matlock.
Oh, Matlock. Shit, man.
Good, yeah.
Hey, I was sitting
I was a teenager. I think I was a
Matlock
teenager
with
when
my
Matlock
uncle.
was out, though. I think I was a teenager then.
I was watching Matlock with my uncle the
What
other
else I
day.
used to watch? Oh, did y'all ever watch God, what's the other show? Quincy
I heard of it.
with Jack Plankman. The Odd Couple, man.
I heard of it.
Yeah, Quincy was good too. He was a doctor. Quincy MD. He was a doctor.
Yeah.
So.
I got mine. Let's see. Of course, the Cosby Show. Cosby Show, hands down.
Well, I was
Well,
grown then.
Don't laugh at me.
Baby dancing on your
Don't
face.
laugh at me.
Y'all talk about show. I was grown then.
Yeah, so they had the Cosby Show, Night Court.
I started watching Doogie Howser.
Oh, Doogie Howser, hell yeah, boy.
But I just started watching it like last year.
Doogie Howser, yes sir.
Oh, you going back to the day?
Yeah.
You know, you watch some of these shows.
Hell, boy.
You watch some of these
Disney
shows right now. You're like, you can watch that corny shit.
Oh, in the Heat of the Night was good, but I used to like Night Court though, man. Night Court was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Night
Night
Court
Court
with
right in
Ross
big time.
on there.
With
And
Big
Bull.
Dan the lawyer.
Yeah, Dan. I think he about the only. He damn him and Ross about. They about the only two original cast members. Well,
They're still living, ain't
You know they
yeah,
remade
but
Night Court.
Dan the only original cast member that's still living. I think.
They remade Night Court, bro. They
did, and they had
episodes.
the way Harry's daughter was the judge, but Dan the only original that's on that show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what's another show. Court Family Matters.
He was,
Hey man,
Coach, you remember L.A. Law?
I remember LA though. I remember. Y'all remember Hill Street Blues?
Hill Street Blues. Yeah, boy.
I ain't watched that.
That was that old drummer right there.
I ain't watched that.
Oh,
Heat of the Night now.
I used to remember watching this. I was about maybe 3-4 years old.
Yeah,
on the
Heat of the Night.
we watch this shit on Saturday
Yeah,
night.
that was good.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever watch
That
who was
damn
that, Dallas? You talk about
Dallas.
the old soap opera.
Hell, I used to sit there and watch it. I used to watch Dallas with him. I used to watch Andy Griffith with him. I used to watch Sanford and Son with him.
Bro, Heat of the Night was my mama show, man.
Yeah.
When the son killed himself in real life.
Yeah.
When you want to talk about when I seen something hit my mama hard for the first time that didn't have nothing to do with family, I was like, what's wrong with you, mama? That boy, my man killed himself. That man killed himself.
You know what's kind of funny about
nobody fuck with Bubba.
the character? I can't think what Archie Bunker's real name was. Carol, something Carol. How he was a racist on one show. Then he comes out of the show. He's still kind of racist, but he wasn't as racist.
Damn.
In the heat of night, he wasn't that.
Yeah, no, he was Chief Gillespie.
Chief, whatever Chief was. That's like, my goodness.
Chief Gillespie.
Hey man, what about Archie Bunker? Now, did you watch it or not?
I watched the hell out of that show. Because the Jefferson spent off it. That's what you first see.
You talking about on All in the Family?
All in the Family, yeah.
The Jeffersons?
The Jeffersons spent off that show, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Jeffersons. Oh, yeah, man, I love watching that.
Yeah, man. Coach, do you remember the episode that they introduced George Jefferson and Archie Bunker? Do you remember?
I do. I can't. I remember, but it's kind of vague. But what it's about? But I do kind of remember.
Hey, it's still one of the most hilarious scenes in sitcom coming, man.
I forgot my uncle used to watch Gilligan's Island.
That's the only part I can remember about that whole thing right there.
I forgot my uncle used to watch Gilligan's Island. Gilligan's Island was funny, boy.
Gilligan's Island, yeah. Gilligan's
Island. I used to like watching Mork and Mindy, believe it or not.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that. My brother watched more of that than
He was on damn Nick at Night.
Who they talk about? The Golden Girl.
Hey, they was funny though. Golden Girl.
Dorothy didn't play with him.
What about Maude? So you remember watching Maude then?
Yeah, I remember Maude too. I remember that show.
You talking about Fame? Fame was good.
What spin off on Maude? Wasn't that Good Time?
The Golden Girl.
Spin off of Maude.
Was it Good Time?
I think it was Good Time.
Or was it vice versa?
I think it was Good Time.
It could have been.
What?
Well, the man did all the shows. The same guy did all the damn shows we're talking about.
Yeah, exploiting the hell out of black folks.
Killing them. They love that man. The only person that didn't like him was James.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to
the only person that didn't like him.
Rest in peace to the most iconic father figure in television history.
All right, Coach. I got one for you. Favorite cartoon that you loved growing up?
Oh, now that's interesting, Coach, because cartoons was kind of like a new
when I was growing up, y'all.
Wait a minute,
they were racist.
Favorite cartoon, Coach? What you got?
Hey, Coach.
They was racist. Cartoon back in the day was racist, man. Jack.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like them cartoons back then. Oh, them cartoons went for black folks.
Bugs Bunny was racist. I want to kill a black duck.
Hey, they took. hey, Disney and motherfucking the other folks with Looney Tunes. They
about what Looney Tunes was? Wasn't that one? Hannibal?
Hannibal Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
He was racist too. He had a high bear all the time.
All they did was take the funnies. All they did was take the funnies out of the funnies and put it on film. Because all that shit was racist, bro. All of it.
I don't know, Cole. What was your go-to cartoon on Saturday morning, man?
I'm trying to think. That's a long time.
Saturday morning? Coach didn't have Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Hush, man.
What y'all had school? Y'all had School High Rock, Coach?
We definitely had that. Because I'm just a Bill sitting on Capitol Hill.
Sitting on Capitol Hill.
Trying to become a law.
Hey, I must didn't pay attention that good in school because when y'all know that whole, I don't know that. All I know is I'm a Bill.
I'm just a Bill.
That's all I know.
Then they start talking about the Senate. Then they start talking about the 3 executive branches.
Yeah.
Hey, apparently Donald Trump didn't watch that episode.
He still ain't watching it.
Hell no.
All that some bitch watches is the
golf channel.
Whatever
the golf channel.
Golf channel, that's all he did watch. Now, I'm gonna go to see my cartoon. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. Off top. That's one of them.
Was that a cartoon? I guess it was a cartoon. Yeah,
it was a cartoon before they made the movie.
See, y'all got me thinking. I don't know who the hell my favorite cartoon was back in the day. I do not remember.
Yeah.
I had the toy. I had the action figures.
Core
before I watched the show.
Transformers, Thundercats.
That was the
They
show.
had brought the Jetsons back in the 80s.
That was the show that, well, the Flintstones was one of my shows. Like, they didn't.
I like the Jetsons.
They came on during the
Flintstones
weekday.
was the shit.
But there was a show that I used to watch when I got out of school. It was called Space Giants.
Space Giant. I think
They had this robot. He had a son who was a human, and the mama was a human. Anyway, they turned into spaceships. They turned into like spaceship type. The son name was
I know
Gam.
what you're talking about.
The son name was Gam. The mom name was Silvar.
Yeah,
They just-
I know. Ooh,
they used to fight this one
I
guy.
done seen that before.
They used to fight this one character. I can't think what his name was. Anyway, I just rushed home to watch that show, man. It was called Space Giant. It was good, man.
I've seen that. I used to watch. That used to when I was in elementary school. They used to play it on in the library before school
That
started.
was good, man. That show. That
hey, remember?
I found it on YouTube. You got me thinking. Man.
Remember? What was that shit? Because you just said space, and I don't know why it made me think of this. Remember Homeboys in Space?
Homeboys in Space.
I remember something like that.
With
here it is right there. It's right here. It's right there.
I think that was
Nite Rider says 75 degrees in his house.
Hell yeah.
He got to show some chest hair.
I ain't got no chest.
He got no chest.
That wall light back there making it hot in there.
Hey, Dre Murphy, Dre Murphy said, Michelangelo, that was his boy. Oh yeah, Michelangelo.
The first episode. Hold on, this is funny. The first episode came on in 1966.
I just looked that up.
In July 4th, actually.
Ninja Turtles?
No, you talking about Space Giants.
Oh.
They got 2 episodes. I'm gonna watch that.
I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles their first episode aired in like 1987, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah. Goldar was he's the ugly character, bro.
Talking about what Goldar from
Space Giant. Space Giant. This dude was ugly.
I always thought Goldar was a damn Power Ranger character. I didn't know he was a Space Giant.
He's a Space Giant.
His name Goldar too. I think both.
I see that shit.
Hey, go. You see the character in the Space Giant? How he look?
I see him. He gold as shit. Hell yeah. He look like a damn metallic. It's like a metallic cowardly lion.
That's what exactly. I thought he was cool back then. I did draw this dude. This thing look retarded. I watched the retarded cartoon.
Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer.
Right.
Oh, now, hey, you know what? Speed Racer. If you told me that I had to sit in a room for a whole year and I couldn't watch but one cartoon, I'm taking Speed Racer.
Yep.
All day long. All day long. When he found out that Racer X was his brother, you want to talk about a jaw-dropping moment for a child? Like,
because they was always enemies.
Yep.
That's his brother?
That's just like when you find out about damn Luke Skywalker found out Darth Vader was his daddy.
Boy, yeah, it's like, what?
Hey, Darth Vader, I'm the baby's pappy.
No, right. Luke, I am your father.
I'm the baby's pappy.
I the pappy.
Hey, my wife hadn't seen Star Wars before, right?
Yeah.
So when Disney Plus came out, boy, I was like a kid in the candy store with.
Amazon got Speed Racer on it.
I was showing my wife everything, boy. When she watched Star Wars for the first time, she was like, "He is daddy." I'm like, "Yeah, he is daddy."
Yep.
Oh, you know another good what's going was? He-Man.
He-Man. Hell yeah, He-Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a lot of cartoons, man. We had a lot of cartoons back then.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. That was my guy. Hey, what about? Okay, so Coach, you probably didn't watch this, but Nite Rider, I bet you did.
What that?
Beetlezords.
My kid.
Beetleborgs?
Beetleborgs, yeah, my
Big
bad.
bad Beetleborgs? Yeah.
Beetleborgs.
Yeah, I remember them. They used to come on after school.
You come on before school too in the mornings, right after bananas and pajamas.
Yeah,
Bananas and
I
pajamas.
remember bananas and pajamas.
Y'all, what's another one? What was it?
A little older then.
Used to come on. They wasn't cartoon. They was more like.
Hey man, I watched That So Raven. Don't give
Land of the Ark. Y'all remember Land of the Ark?
Or Land of the Lost, Coach?
Land of the Lost. Yes, that Ark.
Yeah, I remember. I remember they had the older version of it, and then they rebooted it like in the early 90s.
The little creepy ass monkey looking.
What it was? The Slee Stack.
Who?
The Slee Stack. They were like the little pterodactyl looking thing with the black eye.
Middle Earth thing.
We talk about the cartoon. We still
Land of the Lost.
That shit creeped me out, bro.
They're Slee Stack. They were the little thing with the black eyes. They kind of look like a lizard or some shit.
That was a creepy ass show.
Yeah, I remember. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Oh, SWAT Cats. Oh, yeah, version.
It was a comedy. It used to come on ABC.
SWAT Cats was the jam, bro.
But you know the all-time favorite cartoon that everybody watched, they probably still watch it if it came on?
What that called?
The Super Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
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 Or Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Hey, man. How I forget about Scooby-Doo?
Me,
I might still watch Scooby-Doo when my school I might still watch that.
Y'all remember Underdog?
Yes, sir, boy. There's no need to fear.
You can't do that with that right. Oh, you got to start off right.
I forgot how to. Matter of fact, Coach, the other day I was watching an episode of Underdog on YouTube.
There's no need to fear.
What about Hong Kong Phooey?
Oh yeah, Hong Kong Phooey.
That was my guy. That was my dude.
Hey, that and Hong Kong Phooey. That's what the guy who played DA for us.
Who that called?
One of the funniest cartoons ever.
Who that called?
Dog kicking people butt.
Damn. Rocky and Bullwinkle. That was another good one.
Yeah, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
That was new.
Racist ass shit. Yep. Hey. Yogi Bear.
Yogi, yeah. Speedy Gonzalez. Y'all remember?
Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah. Oh, Coach.
Right on Earth.
Hey, it was an older guy that was at my old job I work at. He didn't call him Speedy Gonzalez. He called him Speedy Gun Gone.
Captain Planet, yeah. Oh. Captain Caveman. Captain Caveman too.
Wing. What's up?
Catman.
Go Planet.
I
am Captain Planet.
Is that the dude from Police Academy?
No, Scatman Scully is he's a dancer back in the old days. He's old at the time.
Who that called?
Scatman Scully.
Oh.
Crowder, whatever his name is. He's the old black man.
Yeah.
Did y'all remember? This is one show that came on during the time when Yogi Bear. Y'all remember the Laugh Olympics?
I don't.
They did they were having little competition. They had different cartoons doing Olympic events and stuff.
I don't.
I do.
So it's all kind
of. I remember that.
Ooh, game shows. What's up with y'all game shows, man? Because I remember plenty of days when I be at home sick, I'm watching The Price is Right. Well,
okay, I was just finna say that's the GOAT. Price is Right is the GOAT.
Rest in peace, Bob Barker, man.
Price is Right is the GOAT.
Is it?
I think it's the GOAT. It's the GOAT.
I used to watch Hollywood Square. That was my show.
Hollywood Square was good too.
Hollywood Square was good. I liked it. I
like the one with the I like the stuff where they had the questions.
Yeah.
Like the dating games and stuff like that.
I watched the Whoopi Goldberg version.
I'm trying to think. What's another show back in the day? Nah, I don't think the Gong Show was considered a game show.
It was.
Yeah.
Maggie T say love connection. Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at it. Oh,
wasn't
Chuck Woolery.
Oh, Chuck Woolery.
Chuck
That wasn't no
Woolery.
game show, was it?
Hey,
I
don't
guess
do
it was.
Them dude you tripping. Hey, Chuck, she want me, Chuck. Chuck,
Oh
she
no,
want me.
hey, Wheel of Fortune, dog. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, Wheel of Fortune was one of my favorites, but I
It's
actually
been
like
around a long
Jeopardy.
time too.
Nah, it's for me. It's Price is Right, and then a close second if Family Feud.
Oh,
For me.
Family Feud here.
With Richard Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I was watching it when the Ray Combs.
I ain't watching that, but I watched when what's going on.
Oh yeah. Now see Mucho.
Hey Mucho, now you in your bad now, Mucho.
Mucho the bad Legends of the Hidden Temple, boy. Yes, sir.
You in your bad now,
You
Mucho.
had let me tell you something about Legends of the Hidden Temple. You had to make sure that you had the 2 full pendants before you go in that damn temple.
Or the damn temple gonna spit you out or swallow
Boy,
you.
you go in that bit with 1 pendant, your ass is done. Yeah, Nickelodeon Guts with one shot. Man, I think I would have damn ran rough shot on Guts. Boy.
Oh shit.
Double Down was good too. With
Back
Mars.
in the original Family Feud. Yeah, I liked it when Richard Dawson was on it.
Yeah.
What was the one when they told the campfire stories?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I ain't never
Classic.
seen that one.
That was a Nickelodeon show.
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh,
Brandon
really?
Skip.
Hey, look, now I
What
like
about
all
Beavis and
that.
Butthead? They want to get technical.
Coach, I know you remember all that, right?
I've
All
heard
that,
about
yeah.
that because my kids watched it.
That was Keenan and Kel started on all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keenan Thompson, yeah, Kel Mitchell. I know Laura Bell Denver, when she left the show, she went to damn she went.
I mean, you watch Hannah Montana too, then?
Huh?
You watch Hannah Montana too?
Hell no.
I did. I ain't gonna stunt. I watched it with my niece.
Hey, now,
I
hey,
absolutely
hold on.
did.
What?
Yep.
Burger King, that's a good one. Roundhouse.
I watched Raven Simone. I sure did.
Yeah, of course I watched That So
Well,
Raven.
that was That's So Raven, right?
I seen all the Cheetah Girls
Supermarkets.
movies. I sure did. I sure
Well,
did.
Supermarket Sweep was good too. I remember I used to try to go to the grocery store, get me a grocery bag and try to run through the grocery store, get grabbing shit.
Hey,
Did you pay for it?
I got the lead.
Shit back.
Hey, I got the lead. Let me say this before I go. I got the lead, but let me say this before I go.
I'm gonna get out anyway.
I got the lead, but let me say this before I go.
Go ahead.
If you didn't make sure you was in front of your TV. Now, Coach, I don't know about you. You was a lot older.
Oh, what's up with this guy older shit? That's your second time today. I done heard it twice already. Go ahead.
If you didn't make sure you was in front of your TV when Samurai Jack was about to come on.
Oh hell yeah!
I never watched it, so yeah, I don't know what it is anyway.
You want to talk about a show that as a kid you know if that's what made me get ready for bed on time. That's what made me eat all my dinner. That's what made me have all my clothes ready for school the next morning. Everything my mama would tell me to do.
The cartoon?
Yeah, it was cartoon. Yeah,
and then like on like the adult channel,
Samurai Jack.
Oh, Samurai Jack was on Cartoon Network.
But ain't it on Adult Swim? It come on late at night.
Yeah,
that's an adult channel. It's an adult TV show.
It came
That
on
wasn't no kid
before adult. Well, it was during Adult Swim.
Yeah.
but it came on before the real raunchy ones like Robot Chicken.
Oh, Robot Chicken, but that's my shit. Go, even though that show ain't number 15 minutes, that's the funniest 15 minutes you gonna ever watch.
Somebody Jack was a black guy.
No, he was a white guy.
No, he was black. His name is Phil Lamar. Who did it? He's black.
Oh, he did the voice.
Chicken?
He did the voice. He's black.
Damn.
For Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, get into it, Coach. Get into it. Get into Samurai Jack, Coach. Get into it. All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I gotta
get to you anyway.
Yeah.
I'll catch y'all later, man.
All right, man. Thank you for hopping on. Hey, y'all, we're finna get out here. We man, I can talk about Beavis and Butthead.
Hey, Beavis and Butthead were funny hell.
We talk about cartoon. How you get love and happiness, brother? We talk about cartoon.
Let me see. I see. Oh yeah. Doug Hey Arnold.
What's love and happiness? Is that a TV show?
What that love?
I don't be
Oh,
watching.
they gonna be thinking about goddamn Married with Children.
Oh, that was a great show.
Yes, sir. Al Bundy, man. Ed O'Neill is so much of an underrated talent, man. A lot of people don't talk about him. Oh, yeah. Now, Soul Train Coach.
Who?
Soul Train. When
I grew up on American Bandstand too.
I grew up on Soul Train. We watched cartoons.
We had both.
Yep.
Y'all remember this one show that was on probably early 80s, maybe y'all probably wasn't even born yet.
What that?
Anyway, it was he's come on Nite. It was like a disco show almost. Is it
Solid Gold?
It could be a Solid Gold. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solid Gold.
I remember seeing Solid Gold a couple times.
Yeah, I remember I thought, damn, that show just come on late at night.
Y'all had y'all American Bandstand and Soul Train. You know, we had 106 in Park, man, and Rap City. Oh, I found the damn opening theme to goddamn Soul Train.
You found the opening theme?
Yeah, you really? Can you hear it, Coach? Can y'all hear it?
I can't hear it.
So when I
can't hear it.
Man, dog, that shit was legendary. The soul that well, you know, we had I think the thing they had when we were coming, it was called the Sound of Philadelphia. Yeah, you remember they remade the original version of the Soul Train thing. They kind of spiced it up. Oh shit, what the hell just happened? There we go. Okay, good, cool. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear it, Coach?
I hear you now.
Right, hold on. I'm gonna see if you remember this shit real quick, Coach. Hold on. If I'm trying to play it on YouTube, hopefully it'll goddamn pick up on the damn shit. This song right here. Can you hear it?
I can't hear it.
Wait a minute. I see what I gotta do. I have to upload it and put it in the damn shit.
Upload it. Play it tomorrow.
Yeah, I play it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, shit, you know, I'll be on the road tomorrow. I'm coming down.
Well.
If y'all ever get a chance to listen to find the shit called Soul Trains Are Coming by O'Brien.
Okay. I'll look it up.
Anyway.
I want to thank everybody that came in there. We've been getting here, man. I've been on the thing for 2 hours. We've been talking about the last 30 minutes. We've been talking about TV shows and stuff.
I know, right? Shit. Back down.
Anyway, man, thank you everybody for hopping on here. And I'll be back on tomorrow. I know I got some people that are going to do some drafts tomorrow. And we're going to talk about what the Falcons need. Or what we think the Falcons need anyway. So anyway, until then, man, appreciate y'all for joining again. If you haven't, I thank everybody who's there and have hit the subscribe button. I thank y'all for that. But make sure you hit those like buttons before you go. And share this video out, man. It's always about fun. All right. So until tomorrow morning, I'll see you then. Peace.
And that's the bottom line because Coach said so.